Welcome to Wilhelm. I am your host, Ben Beck, and this is our annual holiday episode. That's right, my guests and I this episode are going to reveal and discuss our choices for our top 5 favorite holiday movies. And by holiday movies, we're talking the traditional variety. I know this was a little bit of a point of contention with my guests before we started, but it's fine. But we're going to save those debatable movies for future episodes. But that brings me to my guests. They are both returning guests to Wilhelm. Please welcome Jayme Dimmick and Mark Kirkman back to Wilhelm.
Hey!
Yeah, we had a little bit of a debate.
Yeah.
Online, but nothing too contentious to the point where we hate each other now, which is good.
No. But we got it to the point of what we needed to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when I say...
wait, you debated with Mark as well, not just me?
No, well, see, no, Mark didn't debate as much as you did. You went to war with me on one movie.
Oh, probably.
I feel very strongly about that.
All right. So,
probably as much as I did too, Jayme, but I wasn't really ready to battle Ben because this is his podcast.
Right.
And I'm not ready to do that, so I'm here to play by his rules.
Oh, no, I'm playing by the rules. I just had to give him a hard time up until.
Of course you did.
It even got to the point where at one point I said to Jayme in chat, I was like, hey, look, my show, my rules.
There you go.
So the point of contention is, when we're talking about holiday movies, for this episode in particular, we're talking about the traditional holiday movies that are definitively Christmas movies. There's nothing about the movie that can be debated as to whether or not it is a Christmas movie. Mm-hmm. So you're not going to hear, as unfortunate as it is, because it's one of my favorites, you're not going to hear Die Hard appear on anybody's list. You're not going to hear Gremlins or Batman Returns. And the movie that was the big point of contention was A Nightmare Before Christmas with Jayme.
Christmas movie.
Well, what cracked me up the most about our conversation was you said, we were talking about, you said like, it's everybody who says it's a Halloween movie is 100% wrong. And then I threw a couple debatable topics at you. And you were like, well, anybody who debates this is wrong. It's a Christmas movie. And I was like, you just admitted people debate it. That was the point I was trying to make. That is why it is not on the list.
Yeah, but they are wrong about debating it. It is 100% a Christmas movie, but that's another time.
This is a conversation for another episode of Will.
Yes.
I actually was going to do that episode earlier. I was planning on doing that episode this year. And for some reason, schedule-wise, I couldn't fit it in. But it'll be fun when we get to that next year.
You should actually bring that up as a debatable question.
Oh, it will be. Yeah. When we talk about that episode, when we do that episode next year about debatable Christmas movies, like I said, Die Hard. And believe it or not, I don't know if this is on anybody's list. And if it is, like, it's totally acceptable. A movie, we're getting into debates already. A movie that I honestly think is not a Christmas movie, even though it takes place at Christmas. This is a big point that I make because one of my best friends will fall on the sword that Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. That just because the movie takes place at Christmas, it has nothing to do with Christmas, so it is not a Christmas movie. And my big rebuttal to that is, if that is the case, then It's a Wonderful Life is also not a Christmas movie.
Exactly.
Neither's Home Alone.
Right?
Exactly.
There are so many, if that is your point, in that just because it takes place at Christmas doesn't mean it's a Christmas movie. If that is your point, then there are a lot of movies that are not Christmas movies. But again, that is a topic for another episode.
Well, after you stated that about Nightmare Before Christmas, I had to change my number 2. So.
I told you earlier Nightmare Before Christmas was a no.
I
had to change mine too. Don't worry.
All right. That's fine.
It was my number 3.
We're good. I had a backup plan.
Look, I'm sure we all have a bunch of honorable mentions that we can throw in there if something doesn't count. But
that's exactly it.
Yes. But for this particular episode, we're going to discuss the movies, our top 5 favorite holiday movies that cannot be argued whether or not they're Christmas movies. They are absolutely Christmas movies. No debate about any of them. That said, there's three of us, so it's going to take us a little longer. What do you say we get into this?
Let's do it.
So as per usual, none of us have shared our choices ahead of time as not to influence each other. So I don't know any of Jayme or Mark's choices. They don't know any of mine. Also, as always, there's a chance of spoilers, so you have been warned. And one thing I forgot to mention, for the first time ever on this podcast, make sure you stick around to the end because we have feedback.
Yay!
Yay! Awesome.
I reached out. I put it on social media that I was looking for feedback from listeners, and we got a bunch, which is awesome. So if you left me feedback, chances are you're going to hear the feedback read at the end of the episode. So make sure you stick around.
Awesome.
That said, let's dive into it. Top 5 favorite holiday films. Jayme, we're going to start it with you. What have you got for number 5?
Number 5, I was told by my daughter that I absolutely had to include this movie. So this is her pick, but I'm not mad at it.
Okay.
The Year Without a Santa Claus.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
I believe The Year Without a Santa Claus. Is that a Rankin and Bass?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. All right. I wasn't sure. I know
I
there's a
love
lot
that one too.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of those claymation specials. Most of them are Rankin and Bass, but I think there are a select few that weren't, which is why I had to ask.
She has recently become obsessed with it. We watched it, I think, 7 times now. And my son dances to it, so it's a big one in the house this year.
Yeah, that's a fun one. That's one I actually haven't seen in quite a number of years. And I think of all the Rankin Bass specials, I think that's one of the later ones as well.
Yeah.
It was towards the end of the 60s into the 70s, I think.
No, Year Without a Santa Claus was 74.
Oh, really? Yep. Oh, okay.
Yep.
So that's why I said it's one of the later ones, because I think the majority of the other ones happened in the 60s.
In the 60s, yeah.
Rudolph, Frosty, they all happened within, I think, in the 60s.
Okay.
So yeah, Year Without a Santa Claus was one of the later ones in 1974.
Okay. I like the message in that one. Like, hey, adults get tired and need a break and need your support once in a while too.
Yeah, they do.
And how can you go wrong with Mickey Rooney as Santa? I'm actually surprised that didn't come up in the last episode when we talked about our favorite movie Santas.
Yeah, you and Alex brought that up too, didn't you?
I don't think Mickey Rooney came up. No.
Well,
Or did it?
Heat Miser and Cold Miser kind of run away with the movie. Like when you think of this movie, that's what you think of more than Santa. You think of Heat Miser and Cold Miser.
Yes.
Yeah. I had friends that actually did a cover of the Heat Miser song as a cover band.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was pretty cool.
Cool. Mark, where do you stand? You're number 5.
My number 5, that would be Last Christmas from 2019. So I'm going to Whamageddon you with Last Christmas.
Doesn't count if you sing it. It's only the actual one.
All right, with Emilia Clarke, Henry Golding, Emma Thompson, and Michelle Yeoh. A very heartfelt and based upon a heart within the movie itself. I had to go see this with one of my best friends because she couldn't go see it with her husband because he didn't like lovey-dovey kind of Christmassy kind of movies. So she and I went, and she goes, "You didn't fall asleep." Yay! So go me for a good friend. But I also enjoyed it, and it did put a tear to my eye, and it's one of those that I highly rank. And it is within the past few years that we got a movie that was very good. And Emilia Clarke was really great in it, as well as Michelle Yeoh and Henry Golding as well.
It's one I haven't seen. I think honestly, I'll be completely honest with you. I think the main reason I've avoided seeing it was because of the name of the movie,
the song,
and constantly playing, participating in Whamageddon every year.
Yep, I know.
So for listeners out there that may not be aware of what Whamageddon is, it's a game that is played. It's gaining popularity more and more every year. And it's basically you go from December 1st until December 21st. You go as long as you can without hearing the song Last Christmas by Wham. At this point, I am out of the game. I already heard it, as I know both you guys.
Yeah, I have too.
As well. Yeah. So we're both already out of the game. But
I work in an industry where they play Christmas music all the time, and then I show up in the store and they are playing it, and I'm like, God.
I work in an industry where I'm constantly in stores and restaurants.
Yeah, I know, and then you're gonna have to hear it. Yeah,
and I'm actually shocked I haven't heard it that way. Instead, I had a friend intentionally make me hear it.
It didn't happen until today, I heard it.
This was the first time in 4 years I've heard it.
Really?
Yes, I've survived Whamageddon for the past 4 Christmases.
Oh, you're lucky.
Which is why I probably haven't seen this movie.
Alexa got me the last 2 years running.
Really?
Playing Christmas music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you have to play disco. Alexa, play disco.
No, stop it. although she wouldn't have heard you on my end because they got headphones on. Although Jamie's heard hers, I caught.
Yeah.
She had to mute her microphone.
Yep.
But no, I'm seeing directed by Paul Feig, who I'm a fan of as well.
Yep.
And written by Emma Thompson. So
yep,
this might be a movie I'm going to have to check out because I am an Emilia Clarke fan from Game of Thrones.
Yep, and Emma Thompson's really good in it as well because she makes a cameo. Michelle Yeoh is really good in it too.
Oh, Peter Serafinowicz is in the movie as well.
Yep,
as the theater producer. I'm going to have to add this along with many other movies to my list of movies I need to watch.
There you go.
Cool. So moving on to my number 5, I went with a Christmas comedy, one from 1988, one that stars Bill Murray and Bobcat Goldthwait. I went with Scrooged.
That was in my honorable mentions.
It is okay. It's a weird, twisted take on A Christmas Carol, which I love. But I'll be totally honest with you. What sells me and it's great because Bill Murray is such a comedic treasure and comedic genius. The whole movie is excellent. It's good. It's great.
Yeah.
But the end when he interrupts
that
the
whole
production
speech.
And he gives that whole speech.
Yeah.
Man, I know this is a comedy and it's a twisted comedy, but that speech he gives hits me every time I hear it.
All right.
About you don't have to, just to sum it up, you don't have to receive to give, it doesn't have to be a lot to give. If you have something to give, just give somebody a sandwich, give somebody a blanket if they're cold.
From the heart is literally what it's the whole point.
And
that's my number 3, by the way.
Okay. So we'll save a little bit of it too, in case there's anything you want to add on to it.
Yeah.
But if for nothing else, that end with him and Bobcat Goldthwait keeping the booth hostage with the shotgun. It's so well done. It's such a really new, interesting perspective on A Christmas Carol. And the cast is just
amazing.
The cast is great. Like I said, you have Bill Murray, Karen Allen, who plays Claire. You have John Forsythe, John Glover, Bobcat Goldthwait, Carol Kane, Michael Pollard, Robert Goulet, Buddy Hackett, Lee Majors. It's just...
And Bill Murray's brother.
Alfre Woodward. Yeah. And John Murray, who plays his brother in the movie.
Yep. And he didn't get a VCR.
He did get a VCR in the end, though.
I know.
It's only your top-notch, top-of-the-line VCR. It's just, man, I love the movie so much. So it had to make my top 5.
Yeah.
So that is the movie that is in my top. That is my my number 5.
Cool.
Jayme, number 4.
Number 4, I'm also going to go with a comedy. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Honorable mention.
Same here.
How can it not be in any of our lists or honorable mentions?
Obviously. Shitter's full.
I was going to say, who doesn't say shitter's full during this season?
See, I know that's one of the most quotable lines of the movie. Shitter's full. Honey, have you checked our shitter? I know that's a quotable line. I think the line I quote most from that movie, though, is, hallelujah. Holy shit. Where's the Tylenol? after he gives the whole
Yeah.
thing after getting the fruit of the month club or jelly of the month club.
Yep.
Like, it's just, I wish I knew. I used to know that entire thing. And
By heart.
By heart, and I've forgotten a lot of it because it's been a while since I've seen the movie. It's been like 2 or 3 years since I've seen the movie, so I don't always remember it. But man, that you're right. That's a good one.
It's just Christmas. I have to watch it every year.
Mm-hmm.
It's Christmas and it's a comedy, and it's exaggerated. But it is the stress of what many families feel this time of year.
And yes, the crazy relatives are exaggerated, but you've got somebody in your family who reminds you of at least one of those relatives.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially the grandfather.
Everybody's got those parents or some version of those parents. Everybody's got that crazy cousin or nephew that reminds them of Cousin Eddie.
Yep.
Like, it's just, of all the vacation movies, the first one is a classic, but Christmas Vacation kind of just stands out on its own.
Yeah.
Because
agreed.
it was a staple for the holiday itself. And that's what really is what had mattered at that point. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good choice. I would have been shocked if it wasn't in, like I said, if it wasn't in any of our top fives or at the very least honorable mentions. If it didn't come up, I was going to be surprised.
Yep.
Mark, number 4.
For me, that would be The Holiday from 2006.
Man, you are picking some movies I did not expect.
Jude Law,
I am not
Cameron
gonna lie.
Diaz, Kate Winslet, Eli Wallach, Jack Black, and Rufus Sewell. So I really embrace and enjoy watching that movie. I actually watched it during the summer recently, too, when I was dealing with the whole selling of a house and everything else, just to get a little bit of comfort, you know? And to me, it's still a great movie. And Jack Black is really good at it because it's not comedic, it's more dramatic with him.
Yeah, I was actually going to just bring up Jack Black for that movie too, because that's a role I actually really do enjoy him.
Yeah, he really came through with this, and I think I really appreciated what he brought to what was going on. Kate Winslet as well. Cameron Diaz not being so, I hate saying stupid or that klutzy or goofy kind of acting that she usually does within The Mask or the Charlie's Angels movies. But in this, we get something out of her that is truly passionate in what she was doing within the character. And Jude Law himself, too. You know, a lot of people would hate on Jude Law, but honestly, I really appreciate him as an actor.
And I think John Krasinski and Kathryn Hahn are also in the movie, are they not?
I believe so, to some degree, but not much.
Yeah, I think they're minor roles, but
they're minor roles.
I think they are in the movie.
Yeah, but to me, I just love the whole feel about it. That two people swap their worlds, and they go to one goes to London, one goes to L.A., and the one from London goes to L.A., and just her whole world is turned upside down and changed, as well as the one from L.A. going to England. And they find some sort of commonplace and find love at that point. And then through happenstance, it just works out. And they're able to have, holidays after that.
Listen to Mark being the holiday romantic.
I am shocked.
This is like, I don't know what to think of this. I mean,
who is this guy? I don't know.
I'm almost expecting his number 1 at this point to be Love Actually. He stayed silent. It might be. Either that or like Bad Moms Christmas or something.
Oh, man.
Right?
I forgot about that one.
I forgot that should be on my list. No, that's actually a really good pick. That's another movie I haven't seen in a while, but you're right. Like Jack Black and Kate Winslet are the standouts to me in that movie. So that's a fun movie to watch. So brings me to my number 4. And I am going with a sequel for my number 4, and that is Home Alone 2. It can be debated, but I honestly think that Home Alone 2 has the edge on Home Alone 1.
It does, because it's in Manhattan at that point.
But I don't even think it has anything to do with the city. I think the city enhances it. Mm-hmm. I think being in New York City enhances it. I just think I like the story a little bit more, and I think the jokes and the pratfalls are a little better.
I also feel like it's a little more Christmassy.
It is.
Well, because you're in a city at the heart of Christmas, which New York City is known for being festive at Christmas time. Whereas the first one took place simply in a house, which could have been at any time of the year. So, going back to what we were talking about at the beginning of how some movies could be considered not Christmas movies just because they take place at Christmas. Home Alone is one of those movies that it's a kid just left at home. I mean, with the exception of the reason why he's left at home was because they went away for the holidays. It's really all that makes it a Christmas movie. Yeah. Whereas he uses some decorations for traps. Yeah, exactly. Whereas you're right, this one takes place in a city at Christmas time. The holiday season is part of the story that's being told. It's one of the elements of everything that is happening. So you're right. I think Home Alone 2 feels more like a Christmas movie than the first one. Yeah. But there are just, there's so many of both movies. Home Alone 2 has more moments that makes me laugh harder than the first. Was
it because of Tim Curry? Really?
Tim Curry. Okay. Tim Curry. There is a Tim Curry moment that is one of my top 3 favorite moments from that movie. Okay. And it is the moment when Catherine O'Hara slaps him across the face. Yep. and the look on his face and the little lip quiver he does of pretending and holding back, trying not to cry. Yep. That is one of the best and most brilliant pieces of acting I think Tim Curry has ever done.
Oh, yes. Other than being
Frankfurter in Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Exactly.
And the Devil in Legend, and there's others.
Yeah, and It.
Clue,
yes.
And It.
Yes. Okay, there.
But I still, along with the Tim Curry thing, one of my favorite scenes is he's got the movie playing, and Tim Curry's at the end
at the door.
Well, I saw you kissing my brother, sir. I think you have me confused.
You've been smooching with everybody. Only Bob with the gimpy leg, Cliff. It's a lie.
That never ceases to crack me up, that whole scene. And then when they run out into the hallway and just duck. Yes.
Because the guns are blazing and there's no
everybody
guns.
Else looks out the door like, what?
What's going on?
Get out of here, you nosy little pervert, or I'm going to slap you silly. Yep. I will tell you, there's a strong competition for worst human in movies between what is the uncle's name in Home Alone? I can't remember. But his uncle in Home Alone and Grandpa Joe from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
They were useless, basically.
Don't even get me started on Grandpa Joe. Grandpa Joe's a piece of shit.
He is. He was like, hold on. I'm going to get up. I'm going to start dancing. I'm going to start moving. Hold on.
Your daughter is making cabbage water for dinner every night, and it takes a ticket to a chocolate factory for you to get out of bed. You're a lazy asshole. Anyway.
Exactly.
Agreed.
Anyway. So, I mean, the one part, I'll say this, and then we'll move on to our number 3s. My absolute favorite part of Home Alone 2, it is the one part of the movie that no matter how many times I watch the movie, I will crack up every single time, is when Harry is in the bathroom and he's pulling on the strings and the last one he pulls is the flamethrower that lights his head on fire. And Kevin has put kerosene in the toilet. So when he panics and he flips himself and he does a handstand and he dips his head into the kerosene, and from outside of the house, you just see that flash and the woof. That cracks me up every single time. Don't know what it is. Cracks me up. I will purposely try not to laugh at that scene, and I can't do it.
I saw the first two movies in the theater, and I cracked up every time. Both.
They're so good. They're
so
classics.
good.
Let's move on to our number threes. Jayme, what have you got for number 3?
I think this might be somebody else's, but Muppet Christmas Carol.
I'm going to hold my thought, but go ahead.
I mean, come on. It's such a great movie. My children will not let me watch it yet with them, which is killing me. They've got such weird choices in TV.
So you mean they don't want to watch it at all yet? Like they've never seen it.
So your kids are watching Krampus.
Honestly, Alice would do better with Krampus than ghosts. She's weird with ghosts. She's really weird with ghosts.
Muppet Ghosts, okay.
Yeah, but she's weird with ghosts. But she'd probably do better with Krampus than this one. Because, I tried it, and then there was a ghost, and we had to turn it off.
Because he's a funny man, Mommy. Look, he's got the horns.
But not only are they Muppet ghosts, they sing. Doesn't that make them less scary?
No, that makes them more scary, according to her. Apparently, Alice is going to be like, oh my God, they scare me.
I'm going to try again next year. We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
I mean, the music, the story, the acting, it's just such a great movie. Yeah. And I love it. And it's so funny and so much fun. And I really, really need my kids to get on board with this movie.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you really do. That is in my top 5. I will reserve where it falls for now. Because I do have some additional notes. But yes, that is rightful of being in a top 5 list of any of ours. Mark, number 3.
Well, you already mentioned it. We already talked about it. That would be Scrooged.
Okay.
And the reason why that means so much to me is because my sister and my brother and I both went to go see that in the theater all together that night just before Christmas. And it's a movie I watch religiously every year.
Yeah.
Every time around Christmas time. So, there are other movies that I do that with that are not Christmas related, but you would think they were, like Ice Age. But with this one, it meant a lot because it had the spirit of Christmas within it, and we saw it that year when it came out. And I just really embraced and enjoyed it.
It's one I watch, like I said, it's one I try to watch every year, and I actually haven't watched it yet this year, and I'm running out of time. Because this episode is dropping on Christmas Eve, but at the time we're recording this, it is the 21st. So yeah, I only have a couple more days to get in those holiday movies that I want. But there are a couple that I reserve specifically for Christmas Eve.
Yep.
That I haven't gotten to yet on my list. So
okay,
I'll wait till we get there. But yeah, Scrooged is one I try and watch every year because it's so good. All right, my number 3 is something I feel is a Christmas classic. I went with a Charlie Brown Christmas.
Nice choice.
That's a good choice. Yeah,
it is. It's just.
It's not classic. A movie, but it's a show.
It's a TV movie.
It's a TV movie, but it's something that's been traditional since what, the 60s?
65, I think, was the year that it was released. I don't know if it became a yearly broadcast. I don't know if it's been a yearly broadcast every year since then, but it's been a long time because, I mean, I remember I'm 42. I remember being
growing up on
6 or 7, if not younger, and seeing that CBS holiday special logo popping up. And the moment you heard that, you knew something was coming up.
And then you hear the song, Christmas time, la, la, la.
I remember at least 30 years, that has been a yearly.
It's a
airing.
staple in our culture at this point as Americans that we watch that particular show or movie.
And there's like, I know we're living in a digital age now where we can pretty much watch whatever we want, but there's something special about like
it
Charlie
being
Brown.
broadcasted.
Yeah, about Charlie Brown or Rudolph or Frosty or any of those movies. There's something special about still checking the schedule to see when CBS is going to air it and watching it when it airs. Like, I know we can watch it at any time, but there's something special about waiting for it to air.
I had issues too because there was one time when they didn't what was it? Not Frosty Frosty and Snowman. It was
maybe Rudolph.
No. Jack Frost. And they wouldn't play it at a certain point. There was a certain amount of years where they wouldn't play Jack Frost. And it was Rankin and Bass.
Oh, I didn't know there was a Rankin and Bass Jack Frost.
Oh, there was.
I know there is a. There's
yeah, you're right.
Frosts.
No, I know what Mark's talking about. I remember that movie.
Yeah,
you're right.
And you could hardly find it now, and it's really odd. And I was like, wait, where's Jack Frost? We got, A Year Without a Santa Claus.
I'll be damned, 1979 Jack Frost.
Yeah. And,
yeah, I remember that.
The Year Without a Santa Claus. There was also Rudolph's Shiny New Year and things of that nature. All those movies from Rankin Bass, but we didn't get Jack Frost. And
I'm going to have to look for it.
It makes me think of the Tim Allen, the third movie,
Yeah, because I'm looking at the cover of the Jack Frost now, and you're right. It looks like that's probably what they modeled Martin Short after in Santa Claus 3.
Yeah.
Is the Jack Frost.
I know you and Alex brought that up when we were talking about Santa Claus movies. So, but yeah, that kind of reminded me of that, and I'm like, wow, I really missed that show.
Wow, I didn't realize how many movies Rankin and Bass did.
They did a ton. They actually have Halloween ones.
Well, I'm also
Christmas
seeing
ones.
too. They also did the animated Hobbit.
Yep.
Which I didn't.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
They did.
They also did
Return of the King.
Yeah,
too.
Return of the King. Yeah, I'm looking at that now.
Yep.
Wow, didn't realize they did that many.
Yep.
Jayme, you were about to say something earlier, and then you got cut off. I apologize.
Same here.
I've already forgotten what it was. It couldn't have been that important.
All right. Fair enough. But yeah, I mean, I had to put Charlie Brown on there. Like I recently collect vinyl as well, and I recently just got the soundtrack to the Charlie Brown Christmas on vinyl.
Oh, cool.
That I plan to play on my turntable on Christmas Day.
Awesome.
I purposely have not played it yet. I'm waiting for Christmas Day to play it for the first time.
That's awesome.
And I got excited when I got it because like it's a classic album.
It is.
So, all right. We're heading into our top twos. We're actually moving through this at a good pace. I'm excited about this. Still got a ton of honorable mentions and our feedback.
Oh, yes, we do.
We're still a ways from the end, but we're moving through, and I'm happy. We're at a good pace.
Okay.
Jayme, number 2.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Rankin and Bass.
Rankin and Bass, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
For our lives, you can't deny how awesome that song is and how great he is as the snowman.
Yep.
But the thing that always struck me is because I've always been a bit of a misfit. And
the misfit toys.
Well, the misfit toy, I mean, Rudolph was a misfit. Yukon Cornelius is a misfit.
Hermie
is a misfit. Like, they're all misfits, and they all find their people and their place. And it always, like, as a kid, I was like, okay, someday I'm going to find my people. And I did.
You did.
Right.
We all did.
Yeah.
But I'm still waiting to find my people. No, I'm just kidding.
You're on Planet of the Apes. It's okay.
I mean,
but the misfit part always made me feel, and like even Santa coming back for the toys and finding kids who fit with the toys and all of that. I love that movie.
It's a great movie, and it's actually one of the first, not one of the first, but the first Christmas movie Rankin and Bass ever did. 1964, I believe. Yep. They had only done one movie before that, and I can't remember what it was, but I know it wasn't a Christmas movie. And as much as I love that movie, that's another one that has that special place of waiting for it to air, because that's how you grew up watching it every year. Was you had to wait for it to come on.
Yep.
The week of Christmas, and then watch it. So there's still something special about waiting for it. Santa's kind of a jerk.
Yeah, he
yes.
Yes,
in that movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I think, and that's one of the reasons why I didn't bring him up in the last episode of Favorite Movie Santas, because Santa's kind of a jerk.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I agree.
If he knows when you're sleeping or awake, he knows people are getting picked on, and he knows about that island of misfit toys and all of that stuff. And
why is he letting those get picked on and at those toy areas or those kids?
Well, hold on. But not only that, but like, you weren't willing to give Rudolph a chance until you had no other choice.
Yeah, to light his shiny way.
You were SOL delivering presents, and finally Rudolph had something to offer, and that's when you gave him a shot.
So you're saying Santa was an opportunist?
Yeah. Santa was a jerk.
So he was Trump.
Santa was the Grandpa Joe of Rudolph.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, basically, yes. Yeah, fizzy lifting drinks.
I'm going to get more feedback on Grandpa Joe supporters.
Are there really Grandpa Joe supporters?
I don't know, because
I don't know.
Most of the people that I talk to are in complete agreement that Grandpa Joe's a douchebag. But all right. That's not to say I love that movie so much, but Grandpa Joe is still a douche.
Yeah.
Mark, your number 2.
My number 2, well, that would be It's a Wonderful Life from 1946.
It's a good movie. It's a great movie.
It's a great movie. Really, it's something that you have to watch. It's traditional. What can't we say about it? It's like a classic.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it can be questioned. Actually, it's not. I mean, people debate whether or not Die Hard is a Christmas movie. And like I said, my rebuttal is always that, well, if your argument is this, then It's a Wonderful Life is not a Christmas movie. But nobody ever debates the opposite. No. Nobody ever debates that It's a Wonderful Life is a Christmas movie or is not a Christmas movie.
Well, it's always, look, it was in Gremlins, too. They reference it in Gremlins as a Christmas movie as well.
I think they're filmed in the same place, too.
Yeah.
I think the street that is filmed in Gremlins is also the street from It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, because it was Universal Studios. Yeah.
And Back to the Future.
Yeah.
They're all filmed on the same lot.
Yep. Which you know very well of,
yes,
Back to the Future.
Yep.
So.
Well, a lot of the 80s Christmas movies and TV shows and stuff always had a running joke of It's a Wonderful Life was played forever and ever and ever. Mm-hmm. And then sometime in the early 90s, I think NBC bought the rights to it and said, hey, we're only going to play it once. And they made it an appointment television show. Like, I remember being like, oh, wait, we can't watch it whenever. Okay, so I've got to watch at this time to actually see It's a Wonderful Life. Unlike
TBS, where It's a Christmas Story, and we have to play it 24 hours a day for a week straight.
Don't even get me started on A Christmas Story. Seriously. I am so over that movie. It's so over that movie.
It's the background to Christmas for me. It's not that I love the movie so much. It's just the background to Christmas because of the 24 hours.
Yeah, I remember when the movie came out, and it was something that we watched once a year. But as soon as they put it on 24 hours a day for every Christmas, that's when it got to the point with A Christmas Story. I'm like, okay, I've seen this movie enough times that I actually know it. You have the lamp, I think, too, Ben.
Oh, I do. It's in a wreath in my front window. That's the one thing from that movie I still love is that lamp.
We all do. It's fragile, And
Major award.
So I'm guessing A Christmas Story was not on anybody's top 5.
No, it wasn't.
Not in mine.
It wasn't in mine.
I mean,
but the thing is, it's too much of a staple to put into your top 5.
Well, I mean,
in my opinion.
And don't get me wrong, like it's one of those movies that I'll be honest with you. Like, I know we're getting off the topic of It's a Wonderful Life, but while we're talking about this movie, we're talking about A Christmas Story. It's one of those movies I used to love. Like, I loved that movie as a kid and growing up. And then TBS started running it 24 hours a day.
Exactly.
And I remember, like, me and all my friends were like, oh, 24 hours. Let's just put it on and watch it constantly.
And then you get so bored of it.
And then after, like, the second or third year, it's like, God, let's watch something else. Like,
yeah.
And it's one of the reasons why, and don't, if this is any one of your remaining of the top list, it's one of the reasons why I'm a little bothered by the fact that USA plays Elf 24/7 now.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
Because I refuse to watch it 24/7. Like, I want to watch it once and that's it, because that preserves the magic of the movie. So to play a movie 24/7, whether it's A Christmas Story or Elf or any other Christmas movie, that ruins the movie.
Well, Elf and A Christmas Story are two of the movies that I have in my honorable mentions. But the thing is that I still have like 7 more.
7?
See,
I got more than that.
Yeah.
I have like A Christmas Story. It, like I said, it was in the background. Like, we put it on while we did other stuff where we didn't have to pay attention to the TV. So like while we were prepping dinner or even while we were opening presents, we always had A Christmas Story in the background. So it's literally in the background of Christmas pictures is A Christmas Story. So it's always going to be like a part of Christmas to me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but very similar to like A Sound of Music with me during Thanksgiving and into Christmas, along with The Wizard of Oz, because those were always played at that time on repeat, depending on the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something that they used to do in rotation on mainstream TV, whether it be ABC, NBC, UPN 9 or whatever it was. It's not the WB back. What was it? WPIX 11 in New York, New Jersey. Yeah. So, yeah, it's one of those things that used to be a staple. That and March of the Wooden Soldiers. So.
We're not going off on another tangent of that movie, so we should get back to our point.
Exactly. Well, yeah, let's go back.
And I was actually just working on that now. In regards to It's a Wonderful Life. Yeah, the movie released in 1947, and it was a bomb when it released. I know. It released, of all the movies that released at the same time, it was 26th. It opened at 26. Like, that's horrible. Yeah. And it wasn't until
like the 60s.
I think the 60s or the 70s that another company bought the rights and decided to air it on television.
Yeah, and they put it on rotation.
And from that point on, it started to become a favorite of people's, and it started to grow wings.
Following.
To grow a following and become a beloved traditional Christmas movie for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So, all right. Bringing me on to my number 2. I went with, and I mentioned movies I watch on Christmas Eve every year. This is one of them. I went with Santa Claus, the movie. I don't know by the look on Jayme's face if she's ever seen this movie.
I've seen it.
Nope.
Dudley Moore,
John Lithgow, and in my opinion, the greatest movie Santa of all time, David Huddleston.
I remember when that movie came out. I did not see it in the theater, but I did see it the following year on VHS, and then it was something that was always played on TV and on cable at that point too.
Yeah, I remember watching it. It came out in 85. Mm-hmm. I remember seeing it for the first time. I didn't see it in theaters. I remember seeing it for the first time on HBO.
Yeah. And I got HBO in 1986.
Yeah. So I remember seeing it.
Cable. Yeah.
I remember seeing it for the first time on HBO as a kid. And it was the movie that reinforced my belief in Santa. Because it is the most of any movie we've seen so far of Santa Claus.
Yeah.
It is the most traditional in sense of origin story of Santa.
Yeah, definitely. And I do agree with you completely with the whole tradition of Santa. And then of Dudley Moore being, what was his name? Scratch?
Patch.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And I remember the character, and it was just wholesome for a family movie at that time. Because at that time, they were starting to transition into more weird stuff when it came to like Christmas movies.
So, Jayme, the basic premise of this movie is that David Huddleston is Santa Claus. Dudley Moore as Patch is one of his elves. And at one point, one Christmas, Santa decides to have a contest to see who the lead elf, who's going to become his new head elf. And it's between Patch and another elf, Dooley. That was the other one.
Yeah.
Dooley ends up winning, which causes Patch to leave the North Pole, and he ends up going to New York City, where he meets John Lithgow's character, who is the villain of the movie. And John Lithgow, when he finally realizes he actually is a Christmas elf and he has magic, decides to basically try and take over Christmas from Santa with the help of an elf.
Yep.
And there's a runaway boy that's in the movie that is kind of like friends with Santa and friends with Patch, and he's like kind of the go-between. And in the end, like Patch gets himself into a lot of trouble, and Santa's the one that has to save him with the help of these kids. It is such a great traditional Santa Claus movie.
It's wholesome.
It's very wholesome. And it has been my tradition probably for going on 15, 20 years now. It is the last thing I watch before I go to bed on Christmas Eve.
Aw.
That awesome. I don't care if I'm up until 1:00 and then I'm ready for bed. 1:05, I will put on Santa Claus the movie. It is the last thing I watch before I go to bed. And it's just such a great, wholesome movie. And if anybody out there, it's not as well known as it should be, in my opinion. So to anybody out there who's never seen it, I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
I will check it out. I will definitely check it out.
Yeah. It's really good. It might be dated, but
I really don't think it is, though. I mean, some of the special effects might be dated.
Yeah, that's about it.
But the story's not dated.
The monologues, everything else is really good.
The story's not dated. The language isn't dated. The characters themselves, like the looks of the characters, are not dated. Like, it's how you see David Huddleston as Santa is how you still picture Santa Claus.
Yeah, because he has that traditional look of Santa.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think maybe some of the special effects might be dated because there were 80 special effects, but there's not even really a lot of special effects.
No.
It's like there's sprinkles and glitter when there's magic involved, and that's about it.
And then maybe blue screen. Most.
Maybe for some, like when the sleigh is flying and such.
That's really about it. Everything else is within the story itself.
And Jayme, I think your kids might like it too.
I think so too.
I'm not gonna lie. I think they might like it. It's got Burgess Meredith as Father Time.
Yeah, that is true.
Like that's awesome.
I'll give it a shot. I'll definitely give it a shot. As long as there's no ghosts in it, right?
No ghosts.
Okay, we might be okay.
No ghosts.
We might be okay.
Santa, reindeer, and elves.
I think they'll be into that.
And
that's
candy. All they need.
And candy.
Candy canes.
There's candy canes and lollipops.
If you can find a candy cane now.
Well, Alice doesn't like candy canes because they're minty, and she doesn't like mint.
Is there a shortage of candy canes right now?
There is. There's a peppermint shortage.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Now I feel bad. I get a peppermint mocha iced coffee from Wawa like every day.
Better go get it by the gallon.
I'm gonna have to go and get like Torrenti peppermint mocha like syrup.
Yeah.
Just so I'm prepared. Anyway, on to our number one choices. Jayme, what is your number one?
Miracle on 34th Street, 1947 version.
That is a great, great choice.
I grown up going to Macy's in Manhattan in Herald Square every year for pretty much my entire life until the pandemic. Alice's first Santa was the Macy's Santa.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. And that movie struck a chord with me. Like, I mean, I've always loved that movie, but there was one year in high school, we did a class trip to New York City. And my friend and I were like, well, we're going to go see Santa. And she was having a rough time because one of her friends was diagnosed with something and my grandfather was in the hospital. And so Santa's like, what do you want? And my friend's like, I want my friend not to be sick. And I'm like, I want my grandpa not to be in the hospital. And Santa's like, how about toys? But a couple weeks late, like a week or two later, she's like, hey, my friend isn't actually sick. It was a false positive. Everything's good. And my grandpa came home on Christmas Eve from the hospital. That was Santa.
Awesome.
So as far as I'm concerned, Macy's has the real Santa, and that movie's a true story.
And you got a good wish, which is great.
I mean, yeah, that's a great story to have on top of the story itself of the movie. Like, it's a great connection to the movie. Mm-hmm. Edmund Gwenn as Kris Kringle is just amazing. He was in my list last episode of top movie Santa.
Yeah, he's my number one Santa.
Yeah, Allison, you touched that really good when it came to that movie, and I really appreciate it.
I mean, and Natalie Wood as Susan, adorable. Do you know who else is in that movie?
Who else?
Douchebag Grandpa Joe.
Oh, really? That's what I forgot. Holy crap.
Okay, you need to put some kind of hype, like, thing in this podcast, like screw Grandpa Joe or something, because we brought him up so
Hashtag
much.
Screw Grandpa Joe from Willy Wonka.
Grandpa Joe sucks.
Hashtag Grandpa Joe's a jerk. Yeah, Jack Albertson is one of the postal workers in the movie.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to have to watch it again. I haven't watched it yet this year, so I'm going to look for him.
Yeah.
I got to see that.
I was waiting I was kind of hoping somebody was going to bring up Miracle on 34th Street, the 1947 version, because we had already mentioned Grandpa Joe. And I was hoping somebody would bring it up so that I could mention he was in that movie. But that is, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the remake as well.
Yeah.
But nothing beats the classic. It's
the classic is the first one you always go to. The remake is the one that you just watch because it's there.
And I'll tell you, like a personal note with this movie, something about this movie, there's something related to this movie that it's not the movie itself. So I want to preface by saying that, but there's something with this movie that pisses me off every Christmas. And it is the fact that malls bring Santa in right after Thanksgiving, if not before. Yep. And I'm like, you don't realize how badly you are stepping on tradition by doing this. The whole point of waiting to bring in Santa until Thanksgiving Day for the Macy's Day Parade was that Santa finished the parade. And that was to mark Santa officially came to town.
100% agree. I do not decorate for Christmas or anything until Santa gets into Macy's.
Yes. I usually don't decorate until like the first 5 days of December. So
I have no problem decorating right after Thanksgiving. But again, that's because people who decorate, all these malls that bring Santa in and like the beginning of November before Thanksgiving even happens, like you are stepping on so many traditions by doing that. I realize it's a commerce thing. It's a money thing. It's an opportunity to make more money by doing it for longer periods of time. But the tradition always stood every year I was growing up was that Santa was not in the mall until he was at the end of the Macy's Day Parade, because that was the day Santa came to town.
And it started then. Yeah, I agree. Very much. Agree. Yeah, very much like at the end of summer when we have to wait till Jack Skellington comes out of his coffin.
Don't start. Let's not get Jayme riled up.
No. I'm very much the same way, and she and I both know. We have to celebrate.
Do you know I did see an interesting theory meme about Nightmare Before Christmas in that Jack Skellington and what's the dog's name?
Zero.
Jack Skellington and Zero are actually the Grinch and Max.
Yes.
After they've died.
Yep. I've heard that too.
I'm okay with that.
I'm fine with it too. But they took Santa's place.
No, because Santa Claus still exists.
Sandy?
In that movie.
Sandy Claus?
Kidnapped us. Okay, I'm sorry. Where were we? Oh, that was
Mark's
Jamie's.
number one. Yeah,
Mark.
we're on Mark.
You're number one.
All right. The Sabi, sadly, Mark with Love Actually from
I knew
2003.
I knew it.
I have a story about this one.
With Hugh Grant as the Prime Minister who loves the new assistant that's there.
I want to rebut my comment from earlier too. I know I said it jokingly. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this being your number one.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
Keira Knightley, Andrew Lincoln. Come on, the Cards thing. You got,
which is kind of weird.
Rick Grimes.
That's
sending out pictures.
The Keira
that was a
Knightley,
bit creepy, yes.
The Andrew Lincoln's character in this movie is weird. That's the story.
He's a bit creepy. Yeah, he is. I always admitted to that. Bill Nye, as we get.
The late great Alan Rickman.
Great Alan Rickman as well, and then we get Liam Neeson as well, and so many wonderful stories within the movie, and I just love them all. I'm leaving out another one with
Martin Freeman, Rowan Atkinson.
Exactly.
The cast of the movie is fantastic.
It's amazing. It's one of those movies I have to watch every year, and to me, it's one of those things we did this a live watch party years ago, and we should do it again. But to me, I just enjoy watching this movie every year.
I was actually talking to my brother about it this year. I was like saying, and he's like, I've never watched it. And I told him, like, it's the trick or treat of Christmas movies.
Yeah, that's actually kind of accurate.
Right?
It's a bunch of stories that kind of like just blend together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually really accurate.
We are blending.
I actually did not see this movie until about 5 or 6 years ago for the first time.
For Red Nose Day?
No, it wasn't Red Nose Day. This is in the early days of my Spotlight podcast when I still had two co-hosts and we were doing it as an actual show, not just interviews. We were talking about Christmas movies that we had never seen before, and Love Actually had come up because it was one of my, at the time, co-hosts. It was his, not just one of his favorite Christmas movies, but one of his favorite movies. And we kind of teased him about it because myself and my other co-host, Adam, had never seen it before. And he said, you know what? You can't talk shit until you watch it. So we did a live tweet of Adam and I watching Love Actually. And both of us actually ended up really liking the movie by the end. And we were like, we can't tease you anymore. Like, it's actually a really great movie.
Oh, it's kind of like Valentine's Day if you watch for Valentine's Day, because did you ever watch that one?
No. I haven't seen that. But I don't talk shit about that one either.
Yeah, that's an interesting one as well, too. It's very similar in the same vein as Love Actually, but it's on the day of Valentine's Day.
Who knew Mark was such a mush?
I know, right?
Shut up.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just nice seeing the softer side of Mark.
I know.
Hashtag softer side of Mark.
I know. It's always monsters and...
Hey,
I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. When I was like, when I was talking to you guys before we started doing this, there was a part of me that was like, I picked two people that are into horror. Why did I pick them? Why did I pick them for a Christmas episode? And I'm pleasantly surprised of how, not only one, how fun this episode has been so far, but two, we're getting to see a softer side of Mark. I love it.
Hold on, I'll go to Sears after this. It's okay.
Before we move off of Love Actually,
Sure.
Do you know the most important part of watching it during the holidays? The order in which you should watch it.
No.
There's an order you need to watch
There's
it?
an order?
Yeah, you watch Love Actually, and then you watch Die Hard, because then Alan Rickman gets punished for being such a dick.
That's funny. That's funny.
Because of what he did to his wife? Okay.
Yes.
After being a horrible husband to his wife, he decides to become a terrorist, where John McClane kills him in California.
Oh, remember to shoot the glass.
You know what? Like, it's weird to say, but like, Christmas is always a great time to remember Alan Rickman.
Yes.
Obviously because of Die Hard, because of Love Actually, and because of the Harry Potter movies. Yeah. In particularly this year, like, I know that Harry Potter reunion is coming up on January 1st, and I can't wait to watch it. But man, like, that hit me the other day watching that trailer. Like,
me too.
Seeing them all connecting and seeing how great it is for them to see each other again, but then realizing that Alan Rickman's not going to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Like, that kind of hit me a little bit.
Well, what about the Robin Hood reunion with Kevin Costner?
What Robin Hood?
Yeah, it's not.
There's no Robin Hood reunion.
No, but I felt the exact same way watching that thing. Like, Alan's not there.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
or Dogma.
Well, I mean, and it's very similar to, and I know we're getting off topic again too, but the same way that HBO Max did the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reunion.
Yes. Like,
it was weird without doing it without Uncle Phil.
Yeah.
Because that actor had passed away, and there was a moment in the reunion where they reminisced about working with him, and it got really sad for a while. And I almost guarantee you that is going to happen. They are going to reminisce about working with Alan, and it's going to break me.
Yep.
I think Kevin Smith has a personal side to that too, because he got to work with.
He worked with him for Dogma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Rickman was such a great person if you listen to any of his podcasts. So if the listeners are out there and love Alan Rickman, listen to Kevin Smith's stuff when he talks about Dogma on Fat Man. What was it? Fat Man on Batman. Now it's Fat Man Beyond at this point, but
well, it's also on the Evening with Kevin Smith DVDs. There's some stories on that.
Yeah,
but that was also before Alan had passed away, though, too. So I mean, you know, and there will be an Alan Rickman episode of Wilhelm in the future. It's already marked. It's already going to happen. I mean, because, you know, aside from, again, the Harry Potter movies and Die Hard and Love Actually, you mentioned Robin Hood. I adored him in Galaxy Quest. And
we all love Galaxy Quest here. You know that.
He has such a body of work that there will be an Alan Rickman episode.
Oh, definitely.
Anyway, moving past, I mean, again, Alan Rickman and Christmas kind of go together.
Yes.
For many reasons. Anything else to say on Love Actually, Mark, or Jayme?
No, not pretty much. I just love all the stories, and they touch me in the way of Christmas as well as romance. So I just enjoyed it as much, and it's something that I look forward to watching every year.
Softy Mark.
I know.
I love it.
I told you to shoot the glass.
So I guess that brings me to my number one. And if you haven't figured it out already, because I talked about it earlier and I said it was in one of my remainders and I haven't mentioned it yet. My number one, also a movie I watch every Christmas Eve, The Muppet Christmas Carol.
There you go.
Yay!
Awesome.
It is every time I watch this movie, and it will be this way every year I watch this movie, I turn into a little kid. I sing along with the music. I sing along with the songs. It's like, I absolutely adore this movie. And it is such a great iteration of A Christmas Carol. Not just for the storytelling of Gonzo and Rizzo, but the fact that this is a Muppet movie. And I've watched behind the scenes of this too, where, you know, when they brought on Michael Caine to play Ebenezer Scrooge, you know, and they told him, like, you have to realize this is a Muppet movie. There's going to be goofiness. Michael Caine turned to them and he's like, oh no, I'm playing this straight.
Wow.
And he did. And it works.
It works so well.
He is the straight man in this entire movie. Like, You could pick him out of this movie and put him in a live action version of Scrooge, and it works because he's so dead. Like he plays it absolutely straight. And
that's
it's
amazing.
Brilliant in this movie.
I haven't seen it in years. And I have to watch it.
And he didn't say he was playing it straight to be a dick or because he was like, that was his method. He said, like, no, that's the way it should be played because that's how it's going to stand out. And it does. He is, there's no humor in his character at all. Like, there's no goofiness with the Muppets. He doesn't goof around with the Muppets. He treats the Muppets like they are actual people, like they are actual ghosts. He plays it straight, and it's brilliant, and it works. And it's one of my favorite parts of that movie.
Wow.
Because he's an amazing Ebenezer Scrooge.
He's one of my favorite Scrooges. I'm not going to disagree.
Yeah. But I mean, like, and this is going back to the Muppets too, where you still had a lot of the classic Muppet voices.
Kermit, Piggy, you had Fozzie.
You had Steve Whitmire as the voice of Rizzo. You had Dave Goelz as Gonzo. You had Frank Oz as Miss Piggy. Like, you still had a lot of
the voice actors.
The original voice actors doing the voices of the Muppets.
Awesome.
And, man, it's just... I don't know what else to say. I just adore this movie. And I have to... It's one of my must-watches every year, and it's usually on Christmas Eve.
There you go.
So, that was a great top 5, and I'll be honest, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot. We went off on a couple tangents.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be Wilhelm without tangents.
Right?
Exactly.
Should just rename the podcast Tangents.
Tangent.
So, but we all have honorable mentions, which we'll go through a couple of them quickly. I definitely have some honorable mentions.
I have way too many.
I actually only have a few.
All right, let's start with Mark. Give me one of yours. And again, we're going to go through these relatively quickly. We're not going to spend too much time on these.
The first couple would be Home Alone 2.
Okay. Yeah, those are some. Again, we talked about them a little bit earlier, but they're great choices.
Yeah.
Jayme, what's one of your honorable mentions?
I'm actually going to go with something new as opposed to the rest of my list. The Lego Star Wars Holiday Special.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's so much fun.
I liked it. Yeah.
You know what? I'm looking at my list, and I will mention something new as well. This movie actually just came out this year.
I thought you were going to put this higher.
Oh, so you know what I'm talking about already.
I know what you're talking about.
It's such a great movie. One of my honorable mentions is 8-Bit Christmas.
I've yet to watch it. I have it, but I haven't watched it yet.
It's totally worth watching. It's really, really cute.
It was better than I thought it was going to be. It was honestly a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Like, it made me cry at the end.
Yeah, the ending got to me.
Yeah. The ending got me in two different ways. Like, the ending got me with happy tears, and then almost immediately, like a couple minutes later, sad tears.
The ending got me.
And then, but there's so much heart in the movie. It's honestly, it's a modern day Christmas story, not played 24 hours a day. mixed with Jingle All the Way, maybe? And
I don't know. I haven't watched it yet.
With a little bit of Stranger Things mixed in.
Really? I gotta watch this movie.
Not the paranormal aspect, but the kids' friendships.
The kids, aspect. Like their interactions. Okay.
And the 80s love.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. 8-Bit Christmas, highly recommend.
All right, cool.
Mark, what's another one of your honorable mentions?
You actually kind of mentioned it. Jingle All the Way. You have Jake Lloyd there with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And he has to get his Turbo Man.
Put that cookie down.
Put that cookie down. And then other than that would be Batman Returns. But, whatever.
I knew just mentioning Jingle All the Way was going to turn into bad Arnold Schwarzenegger impressions. But it wouldn't be right if it didn't. Of course. Jayme, what's another honorable mention?
White Christmas.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah, I didn't get into it until like, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago. And I was like, you know what? This is a really good movie.
Yeah.
Why didn't you go to Black Christmas?
Okay, if we were on a different podcast, that would have totally been on my list. That is not the podcast we are on.
Look, if this was a different episode of Wilhelm, I have
Silent Night, Deadly Night.
I have no doubt. Silent Night, Deadly Night, Santa's Sleigh with Bill Goldberg.
Yeah.
Jack Frost, the Killer Snowman. Like,
oh yeah.
Krampus, obviously.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, Gremlins. Yeah, like this. The list would be
Krampus?
very different.
Actually, you kind of rang it in. Okay, good. Continue.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, unless anybody has anything else to say about White Christmas.
It's 1957. It's a classic. I mean, Bing Crosby, Bing Crosby and Bing Crosby and Danny fucking Kaye.
Danny fucking Kaye.
To bring it back to Christmas Vacation. It's a great movie.
All right.
Let's see. What is another one of my honorable mentions? Okay, so this one is one that just I absolutely adore this movie. Should have been higher. Almost made my top 5. I went with a Christmas movie from 1994 for an honorable mention with Nicolas Cage, John Lovitz, and Dana Carvey. Trapped in Paradise.
I've not seen that.
It is a movie. Mark, you've seen this movie, right?
I've seen it a long time ago. I can't remember too much about it.
It's basically Nicolas Cage, John Lovitz, and Dana Carvey are 3 brothers who are in Paradise, Pennsylvania, and they end up robbing a bank on Christmas Eve. And they get stuck in the town after they rob the bank. And it's it's actually the manager of the bank and his family who end up taking them in when they're stranded, not realizing that these are the 3 men that just robbed their bank.
All right. Well, can I add to that with Reindeer Games with Ben Affleck?
That's not a Christmas movie.
And now we've got Mark back.
That's not a Christmas movie.
But Lieutenant Dan...
That's not even a good movie. Mark, what's another one of your honorable mentions?
Jack Frost from 1998 with Michael Keaton.
I love that movie. That was in my honorable mentions as well. That movie gets so much shit. But man, like...
Yeah, I know.
The end of that movie when Michael Keaton and Kelly Preston and their son are all together again after like seeing him, like that movie makes me cry every time. Like that movie gets so much shit, but it's such a great movie.
It's a fun movie, especially when they do the snowballs and he's doubling it with his arms and it's like a rapid fire. It was awesome.
Yeah, that's a great movie. I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad I'm not the only one that loves that movie.
No, it's a fun movie.
Yeah,
I like it too.
I mean, like, who wouldn't want to believe that playing a harmonica would bring their dead father back as a snowman?
As a snowman,
because he was a blues harmonica playing guy.
Yeah.
Jayme,
what's another honorable mention?
This is actually my last one.
Okay.
The 1938 Christmas Carol.
It's been a long time.
Wow, I haven't seen that in forever.
That one was a staple around my house. And then like the big thing was you always had to focus in the morning when Scrooge wakes up and there's the cameraman in the mirror. Like you have to see the blooper.
Oh, I'm going to have to go back and look at that now. I'm going to have to go back and check that out now. I did not realize that.
Yeah, that was one of the things.
That was also at a different. Yeah, that was also at a different time too, where continuity wasn't as important.
Nah. Yeah. But that one was just like a staple. I mean, I love all of the Christmas Carol type movies. Like I just love that story.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, oh my God, why can't I think of the one? Oh, Charles Dickens. Sorry. Yeah. I'm like, my mind is blanking. Who wrote A Christmas Carol? I actually have a hardbound copy of A Christmas Carol.
Oh, you too?
By Charles Dickens.
Yeah, same here.
And it's such a classic It's such a classic story.
It's the ultimate spirit of Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, so you know that song that's like scary ghost stories? Like, it's things you do on Christmas. I can't think of the rest of the music right now.
These are a few of my favorite things.
No. It's a Christmas song. It's
I don't know.
Me neither.
Crap. But anyway, there's a Christmas song that mentions one of the things you do on Christmas is tell scary ghost stories. And for years, I listened to this song and was like, who the fuck tells horror movies on Christmas? I mean, me, but not normal people that would write a Christmas carol.
Very true.
And then I realized it was this story. It was a Christmas carol is what they're talking about with the scary ghost stories.
Okay.
Now I got to figure out which song it was.
And it makes sense because, it's you're right. I mean, it is a ghost story.
Yeah.
So, it makes total sense. Oh, it's the most wonderful time of the year.
Yes, that's the song.
Yeah. I was looking it up. Mark, how many more you got?
I'll do one traditional and the others non-traditional. So the first one, which is traditional, would be Babes in Toyland from 1961.
Oh, you mean not the Keanu Reeves version?
Not the Keanu Reeves version, sorry. I grew up with the 61 version, so...
I still have a couple more honorable mentions, too, so...
But, obviously, Gremlins, Die Hard, Lethal Weapon, and Edward Scissorhands.
I'm reserving what I have to say.
I know that.
Do you have any others, or is that all you have?
No, that's all I got.
All right, I mean, I have a couple others that I'll make mention of them real quick. Nobody mentioned the Polar Express.
Nope.
I have a problem with the uncanny valley of that movie.
Really?
I can't sit and watch the whole thing. It bugs me.
All right. Fair enough.
I like the story. I like everything else, but the uncanny valley of the faces gets to me.
Okay.
That's weird.
All right. That makes a little bit of sense. I kind of get that. Made mention of it a little bit earlier, but Elf is a movie that I love, but I only want to watch it once a year and I want to watch it for 24 hours.
Exactly.
Fred Claus with Vince Vaughn.
Oh, that's hilarious. I love that.
Is a movie that I love. And Paul Giamatti makes a great Santa. Mm-hmm. It's a little rough to watch because Kevin Spacey is in the movie.
Yeah, but set aside your
get past it.
Differences. Yeah.
The Christmas Chronicles 1 and 2.
Kurt Russell is the best Santa Claus.
Kurt Russell is one of the best Santas ever.
He is a good Santa.
I thought he was taller.
The Santa Claus 1 and 2. We're not going to mention 3. Nobody yet to this point has mentioned How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Cartoon
Jim
or live
Carrey?
action?
Both. Because Jim Carrey was legendary in that.
I enjoy them both. I
do.
I love the original Dr. Seuss version, but with Chuck Jones, and Boris Karloff narrating, and Thurl Ravenscroft as the you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. But man, Jim Carrey was awesome as the Grinch.
Yeah, he was. He was very good in it. It was a Ron Howard movie. It was amazing. You could still see that at Universal Studios in California because they still have the backlot.
And it also starred a person who became the lead singer of The Pretty Reckless, Taylor Momsen, who played Cindy Lou Who.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
She's now a rock singer now, and The Pretty Reckless is actually pretty awesome.
Who else was in that? Was Kirsten Dunst in that or no?
In The Grinch?
Yeah.
No. It was Jim Carrey, Taylor Momsen, Jeffrey Tambor, Christine Baranski, Molly Shannon.
Okay.
Bill Irwin, and I can't remember.
Yeah, but there's so many. But the thing is the work that was done on that film was amazing.
Well, yeah, I mean, even the look of the characters to look like actual Who's from the book.
Yeah, exactly. They were perfect.
Were great. I only have 2 others. One of them is a holiday movie, not Christmas. I'm a big fan of the Adam Sandler movie 8 Crazy Nights. I think it's a Hanukkah movie, but I think it's just a ton.
It works.
And another movie that I think really doesn't get the credit it's due Christmas with the Cranks.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, especially when he goes for the tanning and he gets the Botox.
Well, but not even that. Like Tim Allen, Jamie Lee Curtis. It's actually based off a John Grisham novel.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was based off a John Grisham novel called Stealing Christmas. And if anybody who's ever seen it, it's basically this family that goes all out for Christmas every year, decides with their daughter away from school, they're just going to take a vacation and not celebrate, and the town turns against them. But I love the end of that movie. The end of that movie is probably one of my favorite endings to any Christmas movie. When Tim Allen goes across the street to the neighbor that he never gets along with, and he gives him and his wife who has his wife has cancer.
Yep.
He's not really well off either. They haven't seen their son in years. They're really having a very difficult Christmas. And instead of going on the vacation, they decide to give the vacation to the neighbors across the street. And it's so touching. So touching.
And it was all to impress his daughter who was coming home.
Well, not the giving the vacation. That was like an honest, that was a gesture. That was
an honest gesture. Yeah. And then you had Cheech Marin in it. You had Jake Busey in it, and a whole bunch of people. To add on to that would be the Deck the Halls with Danny DeVito and
Matthew Broderick.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. While we're on bad Christmas movies, as much as I love him, this movie had two of my favorite actors in it. One who unfortunately is no longer with us, but the other one is a current favorite of mine. A Merry Friggin' Christmas had Robin Williams and Joel McHale.
That's right.
From 2014. It was one of Robin's final movies. I watched it because I love Joel McHale and Robin Williams. It's not a good movie.
No, it's not. It wasn't a good movie.
It is not a good movie.
No.
Robin Williams actually plays Joel McHale's dad.
Yeah, I know.
So it just was not a good movie.
All
right. Cool, great top five, great honorable mentions, but we have some feedback from listeners.
That we do.
A lot of cool listeners, a lot of great listeners wrote in and told us some of their favorites. So we're going to go ahead and go through that now. Starting with our friend Jason Kabasi. Jason says, A Christmas Story and Christmas Vacation are my two favorites. Both so much fun. For TV movies, I also love How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I think it's pretty much perfect and magical.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong at all. Not at all.
All right. Up next, we have Derek O'Neill. My favorite traditional holiday movies are still A Christmas Story, It's a Wonderful Life, and A Miracle on 34th Street. He typoed. He wrote 1994, but I think he means 1947.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Sorry, Derek.
And he says there's a reason that they're a classic.
Okay.
Again, the 1994 version is still great.
It's still great. Yeah. Megan Lehman states A Christmas Story and Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
That's a classic.
Oh, that is
a classic.
Emmett Otters. I haven't seen that in years. Our friend Steve Brown gave two. He actually said Die Hard and Gremlins as well, but because we were keeping them traditional, I'll mention that he did say those as well. But in addition to that, he also listed Miracle on 34th Street in 1947.
Correct version.
And It's a Wonderful
Life.
Yeah. Another friend, Damien Vital, says Miracle on 34th Street, the original, and White Christmas are two of my favorites that I'll watch every year multiple times. He and I are on the same wavelength.
Yeah. Well, Damien's got it. He's got, he watched it in the 80s. Well, Barbie Allen likes every Christmas Eve since I can remember, we've watched Scrooge, a musical take on A Christmas Carol, starring Albert Finney as Scrooge and Al Guinness as Jacob Marley's ghost. Hardly anyone talks about this version, and it's so good.
You had me at Alec Guinness as Jacob Marley's ghost.
Yeah.
I need to watch this. I've never seen this version.
That's pretty cool.
I
remember Albert Finney, but I didn't remember Alec Guinness.
If it's a musical, I wonder if Alec Guinness sings.
That'd be interesting.
It's been a long time since I've seen this version. I forgot about that version.
I'm going to have to find
Same here.
Laura Willie Swink, not movies, but they are traditional. If I am able, I watch every single Rankin and Bass claymation cartoon I can find, especially the more obscure ones like Nestor the Long-Eared Donkey.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Yeah. Hee-haw.
That's Dominic the Donkey. That's the wrong donkey. Or The Life and Adventures of Santa Claus. As far as movies go, I have to watch Love Actually every year, usually alone, but that's okay with me. And it's A Wonderful Life, which makes me cry every single time.
All right, Laura, you can watch with Mark this year.
He's a fan. We just learned it.
I am. I stated it. It's okay.
Maria Granada, Home Alone 1 and 2, Miracle on 34th Street, both 1947 and 1994.
Acceptable.
Exactly. It's a Wonderful Life, The Polar Express, and she also likes to watch the 1994 Little Women movie during Christmas.
I could see that. I mean, you know, like there's a lot of people that, even though it only really is part of one of the movies, there are people that have traditions now that they watch Harry Potter every Christmas.
Yeah. I watch Harry Potter at Christmas.
I actually, this year, I am reserving my Christmas day I am rewatching The Lord of the Rings.
Ooh, that's good.
It's the 20th anniversary.
Yes, it is.
I really should have done an episode on Wilhelm, but I didn't plan it in time.
Nah, do it again.
One more, Mark.
Well, last one would be Kelly Burgess, and she says Home Alone, The Family Stone, and The Family Man. And she says, I consider While You Were Sleeping to be a holiday movie, and it's the one that I watch without fail every year. You got to give her that, While You Were Sleeping, got to love it.
That's
a good movie.
That's a fun movie. Like I honestly, I have Bill Pullman on the list to do an episode of too, because I love Bill Pullman. Bill Pullman.
You mean the president, right?
The president,
in Independence Day?
Right? Yeah. If you listen to Run for Your Lives, you've heard me monologue his speech.
Exactly.
If you haven't, you should go listen to that if you like Ben at all.
Right now.
Listen to the Independence Day episode of Run for Your Lives, because I do, at the very end of the movie, music and all, I monologue the president's speech. It's good.
It's brilliant.
It's a great speech, though.
It was fun. But thank you so much, everybody, for that feedback. I really hope to continue doing feedback into 2022. So thank you, everybody who left feedback for me this year. Or for this episode, rather, because this is the final episode of 2022. So no more episodes going in.
What year?
2021. Thank you, Jayme. Thank you, Jayme.
I have a feeling we're probably going to want to skip 2022 like we've done the last 2 years. But
is it 2020? Hold on. Wait, what?
I'm still stuck on 2019 time.
Same here.
As are many people. Yeah, exactly. But anything going on for you guys? Mark, I know you have Adrenaline Cinema and Panels the Pixels, and Jayme, I know you just guested on Adrenaline Cinema as well.
Yeah, Jayme and I just finished up. You and I finished up They Live. That's out there for people to hear on Adrenaline Cinema podcast.
I came here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
Yeah, she said that.
And I'm all out of
bubblegum.
So, yeah, you could hear me on Adrenaline Cinema podcast. That episode has already released. Coming this week, you will be hearing The Fifth Element with Laura Willie Swink and myself.
Great movie.
Great movie.
I'll have
Lilo
that.
Multipass.
Yep, Lilo Dallas. It's all of us with our vaccination cards.
Corbin Dallas.
So you'll hear that soon. And then on Panels to Pixels.
I'm going to have to leave feedback for Fifth Element. In the voice of Ruby Rad.
Of course. Just don't scream too loud because it distorts.
Yeah.
Along with that, you could hear me on Panels to Pixels with Steve Brown, and we cover, right now we're covering Hawkeye. We're finishing up that.
So good.
And then we're going to be doing a podcast, a spoiler-full podcast about Spider-Man No Way Home.
So good.
And hopefully Mr. Ben Beck himself could be on it.
I'm hoping. Hawkeye and Spider-Man are both so good right now.
They're really good. So you can check that out there on Adrenaline Cinema Podcast, on the Pyrocore Entertainment Network, or Panels to Pixels on the Next Level Online Radio Network.
Wrong. Try again.
The Next Level Online
Wrong.
Radio.
Try again.
The Next Level Podcast Network.
There you go. There it is.
Hey! I got it. Thank you, Daddy.
For those of you listening at home, anytime I listen to Panels to Pixels, I always hear Mark say the network's name wrong. And I always message him. So I'm going to try and drill it in him this time.
He's going to drill it into me till I get it. So now that I got it right, it's great.
Yes. Next Level Podcast Network.
Okay, good.
Jayme, any other podcasts you're going to be on in the future? Or what are some of the podcasts you're enjoying listening to right now?
I am scheduled at some point in time to do continue the Friday the 13th coverage with Damien on Watch It in the 80s.
Nice.
Because we're going to go to 4. We've done 1 and 2 so far. We've still got to do 3 and 4. 3 is up next. 3 is my quintessential 80s horror movie because it's just so cheesy and gimmicky, and
it's 3D.
It's 3D. And I have the 3D glasses with the Jason mask. Because of course I do.
You do?
Yeah. If you are watching Dexter, you absolutely need to be listening to Paik and Rima's coverage of Dexter New Blood on Strange Indeed.
Yep.
110% agree.
Yep. Same here.
Their coverage has been so
phenomenal.
Good. And what helps is that this season of Dexter New Blood has also been fucking amazing.
Oh it is so good. And on Amazing Yellow Jackets, the Podcastica coverage of Yellow Jackets is also phenomenal because that show needs a companion podcast.
It does.
I haven't started watching that show yet.
You gotta
join us.
There's a lot of shows I need to watch.
Join us.
One of us.
Well, I will, on the note of Podcastica podcasts, I mean, we mentioned Strange Indeed with Rima and Paik, who I think they're just wrapping up their coverage of Lock and Key as well, with Dexter New Blood and Great British Bake Off. I think they finished with already.
Yeah.
And over on House Podcastica, which is where Wendy and those girls are covering Yellow Jackets. At the same time, me, Greg and Wendy are also covering Amazon's The Wheel of Time,
which you guys are killing it.
That show has been so good.
Yeah, but I definitely need your help with who's named what and what.
Trust me, if it wasn't for the fact that I was podcasting on it, I probably would not be remembering everybody's names either. But I've kind of got it down at this point.
But between the three of you and then Derek's podcast, I've got it. I'm okay, I know what's going on. You guys are great. You're all fantastic. Thank you for helping me.
Yeah, we have one more episode because the final episode of the season drops on Christmas Eve. Actually, at the same time, this episode is going up on Christmas Eve, the season finale of Wheel of Time. So probably we might be a little delayed in recording only because it's Christmas weekend. But next week will be the last episode of House Podcasting about Wheel of Time until season 2. So, but that's been a lot of fun. So a couple of things real quick to make mention of before we close this out on this podcast. First off, again, thank you for all the feedback that came in. Going forward into 2022, the show is going to be taking a little bit of a different format. The feed will actually, by March 1st, will be moving to a new feed. So I want you, if you're a fan of this show, I want you to go on whatever podcasting platform you're on and look for the Spotlight with Ben Beck podcast. Subscribe to that feed because as of March 1st, Wilhelm is going to be moving to that feed because Wilhelm and the Spotlight with Ben Beck podcast are going to be merging, which means all the great interviews I do with people from movies and television on the Spotlight are going to become a part of this podcast. So go over there, make sure you subscribe to that. I'm still going to continue to be posting episodes on this feed until March 1st, but after March 1st, all new episodes of Wilhelm are going to be on that podcast feed. So you want to subscribe to there. Also into 2022, I mentioned this last episode, episodes of Wilhelm are going to be bi-weekly. So every 2 weeks, there's going to be a new episode rather than every week. However, there will be any interviews that I do for the Spotlight portion of it will be bonus episodes of Wilhelm pasted in between, as well as movie reviews for new movies coming out will also be special bonus episodes pasted in between as well. So you'll get at least one episode every 2 weeks, if not more. And that's one of the reasons why we're doing that. Lastly, Wilhelm is going to branch out into television as well into 2022. The Wilhelm sound effect also stretches into television. So why not bring television into Wilhelm, which is the way I'm looking at it. Until then, if you enjoyed the show, be sure to leave a review on Apple Podcasts on either this feed, Wilhelm, or the Spotlight with Ben Beck, and let me know. Also, follow me on social media, Facebook at facebook.com/The Wilhelm Podcast, Instagram at The Wilhelm Pod, and you can always reach out to me directly at The Wilhelm Podcast at gmail.com. I will be posting into next year the episodes that we're going to be covering ahead of time, at least a week, so that you can leave feedback on the Facebook page or send me emails. So all the great people that left me feedback this week, continue to do that, as well as anybody else that's listening. Send in your feedback and it'll get read on the podcast. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, one other thing. It's a lot, but it's the last show of the year, so I got to fit it in. There's a possibility I might also be launching a Patreon for Wilhelm into 2022, which will throw things on like listener spotlights where I'll focus on some of the movies that you like. You might get some goodies from me if you subscribe over the months and stuff like that. And it's basically a way for some of the listeners to support the show if they want to. So look for that going into 2022 as well when the show returns. First episode of 2022 will be a year in review where me and my guests are going to look back at some of our favorite movies from 2021. And look for that, hopefully, I think around the second week of January when we kick off the new year. But I think that's it. That was a mouthful.
That was a lot.
Yeah. I apologize. It was a lot of information to take in.
There was a lot of cookies.
Yeah. Put that cookie down. Any final notes from either one of you before we head out?
Not really.
Thanks for having me. I always have fun.
Yeah. This episode was a lot of fun.
This was fun.
I'm really glad this is how we're sending out the new year. Or the new year, sending out 2021 on this episode. This was a ton of fun. So with that being said, to all of the listeners out there, thank you for all the fabulous support that you always give me, the amazing feedback, and for being listeners. Hopefully you continue to do so into 2022. Until then, happy holidays. Have a happy and safe new year. And we'll see you next year for new episodes of Wilhelm. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.